Hello, everyone. Here, Ethan Stieber here with Stieber Weather Forecasting. Here with a Monday evening forecast update, severe weather update for tomorrow and predominantly into the day on Wednesday across the area. So let's dive right in. First up on your screen is the severe weather outlook for tomorrow, Tuesday, May 21st. Notice really a lot of the severe weather threat stays just north and west of the area, basically from Charleston points north and west. A big area of moderate risk is centered right over the Quad Cities back west into Iowa. I believe that's around Des Moines, extending east to just north of Peoria. Along the area tomorrow, there's a big 10% hatched risk for some tornado probability. A large damaging wind risk looks to be the biggest factor driving that moderate risk for severe weather tomorrow in northern Illinois and southern Iowa, as well as some severe hail tomorrow. Again, that is all to the north and to the west of the area. So not much we're going to have to worry about tomorrow. If you know anyone to the north and west, make sure they're weather aware tomorrow. Our biggest threat will be on Wednesday. Notice this is a side-by-side graphic. On the right, you see the Storm Prediction Center has all of us in a day 3 day 3 slight risk. It's everyone in this yellow box. Basically includes the entire viewing area. On the left is the Colorado State University, the machine learning probabilities, basically the AI models that are have actually shown to be pretty accurate as we've gone through the storm season. Shows a little bit bigger area of a slight risk, but notice it does also introduce what this red would be, or an enhanced risk across the area for tomorrow or for Wednesday. Main threat looks to be damaging winds out of this. So we're not looking at the tornado threat or the hail threat that we were looking at a couple Wednesdays ago. This looks to be a damaging wind event. If we dive a little bit closer into the models and kind of time it out for you, we're going to pick this up at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So again, 10 a.m. Tuesday. Notice the severe weather up to the north is going to look pretty impressive tomorrow. They'll see a line of storms in the morning move through, and then a stronger line of storms develop as we go into the evening hours. Notice this is 8 p.m. Wednesday, a big line of, or 8 p.m. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Tuesday. A big line of showers and thunderstorms off to our west and to our north. This could be producing a lot of damaging winds, hail, and the tornado potential for the Quad Cities area. As it goes off to the east, it will weaken slightly. Although notice this shows it rolling in here about 1 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Could still pack a little bit of a punch, although I don't think it's going to be quite as strong as it moves through the area. If we look, this is CAPE values. Remember, this is storm energy. Storm energy values for about that time as it's moving through. Not a lot of energy associated with it. Maybe 1,000 joules, if that. Most of them are a little bit less. So I don't think the morning mode of severe weather is going to be much of a problem for us through the overnight hours on Tuesday night. As we go into the day on Wednesday, however, what we're going to have to watch is this cluster of showers and thunderstorms that will develop off to our southwest, say around Joplin, Missouri, and move off to the east. These will all be situated along a cold front that will be draped over central Illinois, and wherever that cold front sets up will be crucial for the severe weather placement. Notice, if we go back to the Storm Prediction Center, it indicates that cold front's going to set up basically along that I-70 corridor. The AI models indicate the same thing, right along that I-70 corridor, but for points south of that, it shows an enhanced risk, whereas the Storm Prediction Center only shows a slight risk. So, back to the models. Again, not a lot of energy involved in that afternoon, but we will have to watch what's coming out of southern Missouri as we go into the latter part of the day on Wednesday. Notice this stops at noon on Wednesday. May see a couple showers and thunderstorms pop up before the main event arrives. Switch to a different model run. This is just a kind of a different picture of it. Again, pick this up at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Notice that line of showers and thunderstorms move through with a stronger line in the later afternoon to evening hours if you're in northern Illinois. By midnight, notice this particular model run wants to indicate that the line is going to decay a little bit more as it moves off to the east. So, again, I don't think these storms are going to be much of a concern. Notice this is 3 a.m. now. Not a lot of showers and thunderstorms across the area. As we go later on into the day, watch the showers. If we stop this at noon, we start to see a showers and thunderstorm development in southwest Missouri. As we move later on into the day, those showers and thunderstorms are going to overspread the area. And by this is, stop this here at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Wednesday evening. Mainly, showers and thunderstorm development looks to, the first kind of wave of it looks to stay confined to our south, say along and south that I-64 corridor. We will see these storms potentially try to get together in what we call an MCS, or a mesoscale convective system, basically just a cluster of thunderstorms. As it moves further east into the area, this is for, say, 10 p.m., maybe Wednesday night as these storms move through. So I think best timing for this looks to be Wednesday afternoon and evening, say after about 4 or 5 o'clock is when we could see some storms start to fire up. That'll last until about the midnight hour, give or take. As these storms move through, we do have the storm energy to support that storm development. If you notice, this is right as the storms would be beginning to fire up. Just over the Olney area, case in point, we're well over 2,000 joules, with stronger amounts to our south and to our east. So I think, if anywhere, the strongest storms are going to be in our southern counties, maybe say Edwards, Wabash, and Wayne, and points to the south of there. Notice as we go into the future how this storm energy continues to evolve. This is again for 5 p.m. tonight. Notice all these white spots, all the clear white spots in these are really where storms start to fire up. As these storms, as you go hour by hour into the future, these storms really start to take off and eat up some of that energy as the nighttime hours also progress. So 7 p.m. By 8 p.m., notice these storms are getting pretty big and advancing off to the east and have eaten up that energy. We do still see some energy left over as that mesoscale convective system, or that cluster of thunderstorms, would begin to move in. So heads up for tomorrow afternoon if you're well off to the north, although I think it'll stay out of our viewing area. But primarily Wednesday afternoon, say after 4 or 5 o'clock, until about the midnight hour is when we can expect to see these storms move through the area. If anything changes in the Storm Prediction Center or the AI model severe weather outlooks, I will be sure to pass that along. Again, primarily a wind threat out of this storm system. I believe the tornado threat and the hail threat aren't quite as substantial as the wind threat looks to be out of this. So I'll keep you updated. Stay tuned here on Facebook as well as my YouTube channel for more updates.